Shadowman. It was discussed in the stream at one point in No Null. I didn't know this guy existed, but some theories show that he's in different episodes of SMG4. And ladies and gentlemen, today we discuss this. In Western Spaghetti, we see the Shadowman makes an appearance. Also, we discussed that he got what he came for. Today is where we look into what the Shadowman was looking for. We said that he got stuck in the SMG4 universe, but he was also on Mario does internet tutorials first. He seemed to be watching Mario, but in Western Spaghetti we see him spying on Tari and Meggy, saying he found what he was looking for. Whether it was an exit, we don't know. He didn't do or say anything in the internet tutorials video, but after Western Spaghetti, he finally said something in a hidden message. How he got in the simulation? I don't know, but he says he's stuck. Maybe it's something different, whether he came into a new realm, aka the SMG4 universe or something, and can't get out, from what I can tell. He's after us theorists. Scary. But I'm last, because he clearly doesn't know me. Anyway, he's seen in mostly the Mario videos. Whether he thinks Mario is his ticket out is unknown. Perhaps there's a specific reason. Now, I looked him up on the wiki. He's not a character. Nowhere. Anywhere. Not a trace. But maybe we have a character who looks similar to someone like him. I'm giving TNC the floor for this.
Hey up everyone, I'm the guy who's inconsistent with what I'm called, and I so happen to be number 1 on the Shadowman's hit list. So instead of stopping, I'm going in deeper. So let's start off by saying that the Shadowman hasn't just appeared in Mario Does Internet Tutorials and Western Spaghetti, but also in We Must Kill Mario and Mario Reacts to Nintendo Memes or else his salami is chopped off, which most of you know by now. But what you'll likely not know is that Naden, the guy who created the character in the first place, confirmed that he has appeared 14 times! Yes, 14 times! 6 times in 2023 and 8 times in 2024, and not a single soul has noticed him. And if you're wondering why Eve couldn't find him on the SMG4 wiki, well, it's because he's a mix of canon to the series and non-canon to the series, because he was made by an SMG4 animator, not Luke or Kevin, but he's still present in the show, if that makes sense. Right then, now with the context out of the way, let's get to the actual theory.
The question is, where is he from? And the question remains a mystery. It's been said that his appearance came out of nowhere and not many people have much knowledge of him. He just showed up. And not only that, but he's keeping an eye on Mario. What could be the possible case?
So the question we all have is, where is he from? And the question remains a mystery as he just seemingly comes out of nowhere, and the only possible hint we have to his arrival is that black mist I mentioned earlier. And not only that, but he's keeping his eye on Mario. What could be the possible case? The only evidence I have for this is the possibility that this misty stuff that I discussed in a video of my own acts as a portal from his world to the SMG4 universe, with said portal being cut off, which is hinted from these images here. Or, the other possibility is that this story is going in a more meta route, by having the Shadowman be like how the SMGs came to be, by a USB pod. Now comes the question, why and how a USB pod? Well, I think of it because in one of the spectrogram images that reads, "There is no escape from this hellhole," highlighting the phrase, "no escape." This could mean that the Shadowman has no control over how he physically entered the SMG4 universe. This would raise the question of who sent the Shadowman here. Luke obviously wouldn't have done it. Then who did? Well, it's obvious. Naden himself. He made this character. And so if this story were to go meta like how the Cosmology Saga did, then he would be the one to make this USB and secretly insert it into Luke's computer when he got the job as an editor, leading to the Shadowman's entry into the universe. Now, why would Naden do this? Oh, that's a question that could have many answers that lead to more questions. And it's safe to say that it's definitely best to stop here with my theory, as there's still so little known about the Shadowman, meaning that I'm mostly just guessing at this rate, but these guesses can't really be ratted out since anything could happen with such little info. Oh, bloody hell, I forgot about the question regarding Mario. I'll hand the mic back over to Eve for this one, lol.
Right, the Mario pattern. As I mentioned in the stream, he could have a spying pattern. And a clear pattern is spying on Mario. Whether it's because he's the Avatar, we don't know, but Mario is too stupid to the point where plans go downhill, whether good or bad, for his friends. Maybe he thinks Mario can help because of his stupidity? Because think about this. We seem to have brushed over the entire Avatar thing. It's really weird. As soon as the redesign came, nothing left of the past came back. But Mario has been able to get people in and out of certain situations. But that's just my thoughts. I did mention too that Anadian's hat looks very similar to the Shadowman's hat, but we declared that this was a coincidence. Coincidence? I think not. But I guess that's just a theory.